Hey, speaking of the Nets, Blake Griffin signed with the Brooklyn Nets over the offseason during the All-Star
Bust,
break.
bust,
Demond,
bust,
Demond,
But there, but there,
pre-steal
bust,
but when
bust,
we posted the link in the chat,
bust.
what's the first thing Derek said?
Lakers wanna know why? Because LeBron got the best lob ball in the NBA. Nobody catching a lot. Nobody throwing lobs like LeBron.
I don't know. James Harden throws some pretty foul lobs. Is leading the league in assists.
Yeah, he
Can
LeBron
we
just led the
talk
league last season. Relax. He
about,
had to show people that he
Blake
could do it.
Griffin signing with the Nets, guys?
Blake Griffin signing with the Nets is a very interesting move, in my opinion.
Don't like it, and he averages 12 points, but we're gonna act like he just still is Kia jumping Blake Griffin. Okay.
To me, it's just very interesting what it allows the Nets to do offensively. I think with Blake Griffin not really having any dunks this year and stuff like that, I mean, of course, the injuries have caught up to him or whatnot, but like you put him in the Nets offense, if he can continue the rate that he was shooting the three ball at a career high, 40+%, I believe, like bringing that in at the 4, letting them go 5 out is going to open up lanes for Kyrie and Harden, KD, mid-range, offensive. I mean, just they have very good ball movement, just being able to penetrate. So that gets a lot of things going for Joe Harris and Jeff Green shooting career high number in 3-point. So just bringing in Blake Griffin could help. I mean, it's not going to make them any worse. And they don't have anything like that at the big position right now. Like Jeff Green is playing the 5. I think they feel a little bit better if Blake Griffin is to take over that role, if that's a lineup they want to do. But just for the Nets, like I think they're still trying to figure out their rotations coming into like these big playoff matchups. Tonight they're playing the Celtics, and right now they have a matchup, like they have a lineup of Bruce Brown, Tyler Johnson, Kyrie, and Landry Shamet, and then DeAndre Jordan. So like Bruce Brown is running the 4 right now. So they're just really still trying to figure out what these playoff lineups are looking like for them. But they're getting a guy who, again, I mean, it's the third straight subject, Bruiser. We're talking about all-star experience. So, hey, man, he's just bringing in Blake Griffin, and I think he's going to be able to help this team a lot.
Okay, I had no issue with Blake Griffin signing there. If the Nets was already the acquisition of Harden already good enough to win the championship, why go get Blake? Why go get so much?
So why is it a problem when anybody else wants a good team?
That's not.
What happened to the league?
It's not even remotely equivalent with any LeBron. LeBron has never had a team that looked like this. That's the thing. Like LeBron has never had a team that looked like the Warriors. It's just, but people like you come up with narratives in your head that he had this elite team. But have you noticed that when he left them, they didn't look good. Before LeBron got with Kyrie, he didn't even look good. You want to talk about that?
At the rookie year, he didn't look good?
No, he didn't look that good. He was okay. People get with LeBron and elevate their game. And then when they get away from him, what happens? It decreases. So except for this year. Kyrie looks amazing this year.
Kyrie didn't win the rookie of the year and go for 50 multiple times with no other help on his
L's, Damon. He wasn't a winner.
Okay. So we can.
That's the difference between him and Curry and Dame. Curry and Dame, when they go for 50, they win. Kyrie had a hard time at first doing that, and then now he can do it.
We've seen Dame have plenty of good games in the playoffs. He still has never beat Curry in the playoffs. So winning, if that's the biggest thing,
you said beat Curry
on the biggest level.
You said beat Curry in the playoffs like you said beat Curry in the playoffs like KD wasn't on that team. So don't make it like it's just Curry.
No, Curry played them.
No. That was only a couple.
Curry. There's only been 2 good point guards to stop Curry from getting a ring. Kyrie Irving and Kyle Lowry.
Kalo.
Don't intentionally not include information to make your argument look better.
There's only been 2 point guards that have outplayed Curry on the big stage.
Kalo.
Kyrie Irving, Kyle Lowry.
Kalo.
Kyrie ever made it to that stage without LeBron?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did LeBron beat them without Kyrie? Did he? Yes or no?
It don't, bro. What? It don't.
That don't matter.
LeBron has
It don't
rings
matter.
without Kyrie. And he don't need him to get rings. That's the difference. He don't need him. He just got it. He just got another one without him.
So Kyrie.
It'll be different if
so
LeBron
Kyrie
left the
teaming
Cavs.
up with-
No,
so
it'll be
Kyrie
different if
teaming
LeBron
up-
left the Cavs
so
and
what you're
never
telling me-
got one
what
again.
you're telling me- What you're telling me?
No,
what you're telling me-
it'll be
what
different
you're
if
telling
LeBron
me-
left. No, it would be different if LeBron left
Y'all
the Cavs.
childish.
It'd be different if LeBron left the Cavs and never got one. And you tried to say that. But he has one before Kyrie. He has one after Kyrie. He has two before Kyrie, actually, but one after Kyrie as well. So don't make it like he helped, but anybody on that same caliber of a player would have helped him.
So nobody's arguing LeBron and Kyrie. Why do y'all always want to make that the narrative? Nobody's arguing that.
You literally just said LeBron, if he didn't have Kyrie, what would LeBron do?
I said LeBron needed Kyrie to beat the Warriors. He never beat them without
LeBron
Kyrie. He never beat them without Kyrie.
LeBron needed any player on that level to beat them.
But Kyrie was his teammate, and when Kyrie was not there, he did not beat them. Thank you. That was my point. You keep twisting these narratives and saying, "Well, if any other player, that's not the case."
Context.
That's
He
not
didn't beat
the
them.
case.
Why?
That's not the case.
He didn't beat him. Why?
Not the case. What?
Why didn't he beat him? You leaving out context. You making it. Oh, if you would have had Kyrie, you'd have won that. No, it's a lot of context that's involved.
So that's not the narrative that if Kyrie,
not passing the ball.
LeBron was playing so good and he was up with Matthew Dellavedova and Dante Jones getting minutes. That's not the narrative that if Kevin Love and Kyrie were healthy, that they beat that team, that Golden State team, the first year. That's not the consensus.
You left out. You said
is that not the consensus? It's funny that you answer my question.
But now you're including Kevin Love, but you weren't including him at first. It was all about Kyrie. That's the funny part.
So people even say Kyrie because when they went to overtime, Kevin Love was playing like crap game one, and when Kyrie got hurt, they didn't have a chance. That's what everyone said. Is that not the consensus? Yes or no?
I don't understand what your point.
Okay.
I'm saying, what's the argument being made here?
Next.
What is the argument?
Okay, my main point here is that why is it that there's no problem, and I don't even have a problem with it when LeBron gets good teammates or there's a
that is not the same. It's not the same. Nobody ever does
cut him off there. You ain't let him finish.
No, because he's now I'm getting the argument. He's mad at people talking about what the Nets are doing, but LeBron has never done this.
How? When you're saying, "Oh, I want Shane Battier, I want Ray Allen,"
are you serious? You see who he's naming, Bruiser?
Ray Allen better than Blake.
Right.
But no, Ray Allen, okay, that's one thing. Shane Battier and Ray Allen came as a free agent. He chose to sign there.
Blake did too.
What are you talking?
No, Bruiser. This is the offseason. Ray Allen went to sign there. He just said Shane Battier. Are you crazy? He's talking about old veterans. Are you serious? He didn't get Ray Allen dunking on people. He got old Ray Allen.
Blake Griffin not an old veteran?
Old Ray Allen, dog.
So
and the difference is LeBron didn't have a hard nobody like Dwayne Wade was not the top. Dwayne Wade was not the best shooting guard when LeBron got with him. Chris Bosh wasn't the best power forward when he got with him. But you got a top 3-point guard. You got a top. Is KD a power forward or small forward?
Or whatever. He top. He a small forward.
He the second best small forward. He could be the best power forward. But you take the second best player in the NBA. You the second best player in the NBA, and you go get another top 5 NBA player, and then a arguable top 10, a top 10 NBA player. Cool. Well, the top 10. Okay, you and the top 10 NBA player agree to go somewhere. You bring in a top 5 NBA player. Cool. Then that's not enough. You go get a power forward that had a name. You know, he might not be what he used to be, but we'll see. I guess I gotta see it. And then it's like, oh, we're not done yet. We won't jump into like what? like and what's like what?
Why?
Come on, bro.
But why are you hating on it?
No, I'm not hating. It's just like, man, y'all really got to do all this to try to beat LeBron, bro. That's what it's about.
Nobody's thinking about LeBron. People
yes, they are. Kyrie literally said, "We'll see them again." What was he talking about?
Okay, we'll see them again. That's his pick.
What was he talking about?
Like they have to handle business. They know that. Why can't everybody? Why can't people have a good team?
The Nets are the 2021 Clippers, and I hope they're 2020 Clippers in 2021. And if they don't make it, You will never hear the end of it. I'm letting you know that now.
Just say that they're your 2021 Clippers because
No, it's literally the same excitement because every year everybody gets excited for who's gonna take down LeBron, and when it don't happen, everybody's mad. But when it does happen, it's I'm a Warrior fan. It's literally just the battle. It's like the who can beat LeBron. That's what it is. The battle of who can beat LeBron.
Was thinking about LeBron when he went to LA the first year, but
you said who wasn't?
Anybody.
Who?
Like nobody.
Are you serious?
When he went to LA the first year, I don't think nobody really cared. Like nobody thought they was gonna do anything.
Who? The Lakers?
Like anybody.
Nobody thought the Lakers were gonna do anything.
Right. Kyle Kuzma didn't think
when LeBron went to the Lakers with that team, everybody knew like, okay, he got a bunch of young dudes. This is gonna be amazing if he does this. Then he got hurt and missed however so many games and didn't play. They didn't make the offs. Cool.
Well, LeBron said
everybody knew after that he was going to get somebody.
Well, and he said some kids, so I think he knew too. And
when he got who he wanted, and then good old Kawhi decides to go to the Clippers and they trade for Paul George and all this.
Oh, but so you're trying to dog me about Blake Griffin, but if Giannis signed with them, bro, or bro, if they got Kawhi,
no, but see, that's the difference is 36-year-old LeBron getting another player that he's
stop putting his age on. He's still playing at a high level. No one cares.
He's 36. What are you talking about?
I don't think about that. I just think about
why not? Age matters and everything.
It does not.
You literally just seen it with bro. Stop, bro. Stop.
So Brady's impressive because he's 43 or 44. That's why it's impressive. It's just impressive because they're great athletes and they've been doing this at a high level. It's a lifestyle for them. So I expect that out of them. And if it falls off, then okay, 36-year-old LeBron, it might be time to hang it up. Or Brady. But those are two guys that I know that if they see that their play falls off, they're gonna hang it up. And I think that we've already seen them say that on that type of level. So I don't think we'll ever see it from those type of guys if those are the two guys you're talking about. Serena, what other greats do we still have? I mean, Connors was trending towards that for UFC and he took a tumble. So, I mean, but to each his own, man. I just